Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
You are listening to the Lost Minds. You say it, that sounds better.
You are listening to the Lost Minds podcast.
Let's get this session started with a deep breathing exercise. And by deep breathing exercise, I mean, see how they start.
Hello. What are you doing? Just making a podcast. Bet your ass cool.
Welcome back to the Lost Minds podcast. This podcast is brought to you by our stage crew, Brick, who got all our laptops and shit ready.
Stage crew.
Stage crew was... You took stage crew, right, Brick?
In high school, yeah. Or not in high school, junior.
Elementary.
Westlake?
Elementary, that'd be tight.
No, it
You use
wouldn't.
power drills and shit at a young age.
I lost
guess I
all
did
my
already- I
fingers
already-
before
I
the
guess-
age of 7.
Guess we got it already anyway.
It's inevitable.
Freak yeah, dude. Wait, let me twist that knob there. Okay. All right.
Goddamn knob twister.
I'm glad you guys could be here today.
It's
turn
the
my
day
knob.
of Jesus, Sunday.
Yeah, it's another Sabbath, huh?
Yeah, but I wanted to, I guess, ask you. I had the idea for, they're like a psychology. It's a PALS, some kind of.
Psychological?
Yeah, my brother.
Pals?
Pals or something
Philip?
like that. I forgot what they are. My brother had done one for me and my dad a while ago,
Okay.
and it was just a string of questions, and then something happens, and I guess afterwards from your answers and stuff, and so you can
You find out if we're murderers, psychopaths.
Yeah.
Is this like one of those finger trap things?
it's supposed
Where
to
you
be-
choose green, GREEN, and then you fold it open.
And then it's
Usually-
like you'll be single for the rest of your high school career. And then you,
I mean, that's more like there's probably something like that, more Facebook style. But some of them are supposed to be more like telling subconsciously to how you're actually viewing things, possibly.
Okay.
You know.
mm-hmm.
But it was gave me the idea because I role play one, doing the role play. I'm like, it's kind of like that. You go through some things. Because when me and my dad and my brother did it, it was so funny. Because his was kind of like they kind of pull you on a journey, and then it's kind of
they tear your dreams apart like real life.
visualization. You
Mhm.
visualize this.
Visualize. Okay.
So
Perfect
we'll
English.
try and remember. I gotta freaking take a little sip of this water.
Oh god, that's not water. That's whiskey.
That's fucking
Delicious.
warm water. The best water though, because then it hydrates you much faster. I always
Yeah,
feel
warm
like-
water's supposed to be better for you.
Like,
Is it really?
hmm
or if it's
Contains
more
anything
close
is
to
more
hot.
your,
bacteria.
to your body temperature.
That's why people think I'm crazy when I'm eating soup in the middle of a fucking desert, and I'm like, "Look, bitch, this is good for you." And they're like, "No, it's better to eat pork in the desert." That's why people don't eat pork in the desert, because it's bad for you.
Spoonfuls of
Oh, 'cause
salt.
salt?
Yeah.
Salt.
I
Because
thought
it's
salt was
salty
kind of good
meat.
for you.
Huh?
Isn't salt kind of good for you?
In the desert?
Yeah.
No.
Something
dehydrates
to
you.
Hold your moisture and stuff like that.
What?
Just kidding. Seriously,
I think
because
it'd be of
you
eating
put a
beetles.
salt, you put like a salt stone out there for like the cows to lick.
No, that's a salt lick.
Like a salt lick, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Deer?
probably somewhere in the
Let's take-
middle of a forest.
Gather
Whenever they're,
deer.
Like Brown Park.
Then you shoot them.
Yeah, they get near it and then you. That was a bolt action, not a pump, because it would be kind of
You puss.
puss. I use slingshots to hunt large game.
I use birdshot to hunt deer.
Mhm.
I like my pieces scrambled.
Oh,
Dude,
looks like
I
Brick's
use
ready.
I use
Oh, yeah.
landmines. They're the most effective.
You're just
Coordinate
sitting on a
6, let's
fucking
go.
couch. Boom!
Got one.
Come on. Oh boy, we got a bear.
I told you to stop putting landmines everywhere. Your neighbor's fucking blown up in 2 pieces.
Shit, if you get land
He'll be
far
okay.
enough out there, you're gonna have to worry about it. Like, your neighbors probably don't even. budge.
You think if life was like Family Guy, where one day you could die and the next day you're good, life would be better?
No.
I don't know. People would be wild as fuck.
It would be wild.
Like that episode where Peter can't get killed. And then
Yeah.
everybody's like, well, it's a bar fight.
Death,
He's like-
whatever, yeah.
He's like, we're gonna have a gunfight. Really? And he pulls out a box of handguns and everyone's shooting each other.
Days.
And they can't die.
All right,
That would
Brick,
be
you
weird.
ready?
That'd be a weird one.
It's like a paintball fight, but with real guns.
All right, the question is, are you guys ready?
I was born. Actually, I wasn't ready. I
Ready
came
Player
late
One.
today.
It's good though. It's probably good for you to maybe see what you need to do, what you need to start doing. Maybe a little bit more eye opening, you know.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, dude. Stop being sad and
change your-
lonely.
So
let's
this
go.
one's a psychodynamic test, I guess.
Ooh, okay. I like that one.
Oh yeah, so it's been done for quite a few decades, and it's surprisingly revealing about the inner subconscious desires, fears, and loves.
If you
To
could see me
perform
right
this
now.
test correctly, you must visualize, have a strong imagination.
Okay.
I lost.
It's
So-
kind of getting hippie, and I don't like it.
Seriously, so like the first thing that pops in your mind, even if it seems kind of ridiculous, you like to say that more instead of like, or or unless you want to be more.
So first
logical
thing that
about
comes
it.
to my mind when you ask me, I tell you.
Yeah, that's the more natural,
Okay.
Oh,
because
gonna
it's
be
more readily
ugly.
available.
This is gonna get
maybe you might be, because that was when me, my brother, and my dad did it. My
weird.
dad
Wait, all
thought I
three
was
of you did
joking.
it together?
No, my brother did it to me, my dad, because he had
Okay,
done it
that's
for a
weird.
class, and so
Okay.
he was like, he's been doing it, and so his was more of a he did it
Uh-huh.
more, I guess, official.
Okay.
Because I'm Mr. Anderson, he's Dr. Anderson.
Okay.
so,
Oh,
like,
your brother's a doctor?
in like a year or two, he's almost finished with grad school.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna call him doctor.
Why not?
Dr. Oliver. Dr. Anderson.
You should though. That'd be cool.
There's a car alarm going on outside, and Brian thinks it's his
Oh,
brand new
no.
Lamborghini Gallardo that he bought the other day with our podcast funds.
Let me Lamborghini. There we go. I can say it.
Lamborghini.
Murcielago?
Gallardo.
Gallardo. Nice.
Gallardo.
Gallardo.
Fucking A, dude. Get with the program.
Dude, I can't speak other languages, dude.
Actually, I don't even know what it's called either. I just
Can't
kind of
speak
made it
Italian?
up. I don't even know if there's a Gallardo.
I thought it was Murcielago.
It could be whatever.
Murcielago.
They fucking come up with some weird names. They're like, all right, who's the next technician in line to get a car named after him?
Yeah. Because what was that? That Aston Martin, are they the handmade ones? That has the guy stamp their name and then the person that
A lot of those
inspected 'em?
European cars, even Alfa Romero is a dude's
Oh,
name.
yeah.
And it's just a fucking, it's basically like a Dodge.
Was it the Alfa Romero that was? No, remember? Because there was that car, a few cars that were personally handmade.
A couple
Was
of them
it
are
Aston?
personally handmade, but dude,
That's kind of interesting.
if you look at some of those cars, they're actually made like, ooh,
Crappy.
they're crappy.
I feel like there's a lot.
And
of
they're made heavy
cars that are
too.
Surprisingly crappy.
Like there was I was looking at a Ferrari where they had the front bumper cover taken off. It was like 1 inch square piping for the front bumper, like just welded in like in a pattern. But that's all it was. It was weird. Like
I
I don't
think
even.
if
I
people-
hate cars.
People were to like go
Hate 'em and I
shopping
love
for
'em.
the car, and they could have an X-ray, or they could see a side-by-side comparison of what the car really looks like without its little tin shapings on it. Oh man, people would probably change their mind about so many cars. They're like little tiny go-karts, and some are garbage go-karts. Like this frame on some of the cars, you're like, what is this?
I hate them and I love them at the same
At the
time.
time.
And I think
Bittersweet.
someone's out there like knocking on people taking pictures of his car or something, but I don't know.
Why is that lady right up there?
Huh? Yeah.
Brian, yeah, for everyone that's, I guess it'd just be us two, the only ones that can't see it. Brian took off. He just up and left. He heard something and it was like, took
Like
off.
my Lamborghini.
It was like, what's that thing with the Russians when they like have that switch? They're like a spy, and they like live, and they'll say a
Sleeper
code word.
agent.
Sleeper agent. Yeah, so it's like fucking ready to go.
He's got to go. I don't have to worry about that because I'm driving around in a shitty pickup truck that's got hail damage. So
Oh, and then little did you know the reason why you have a shitty pickup truck is because it's like got a lot of hollow insides. And
it's
you
actually a
just- You
transformer.
remember, you're like pull open the panels, pull out your guns and shit. For the motherland. Like,
Actually, where I got that truck.
Привет.
You want to know where I got that truck from? The Mexican cartel. They used it to smuggle drugs into the
Mormon.
U.S. So there's like a whole bunch of secret compartments in it.
Mormon Mexican.
I'm just kidding. I actually bought that truck from my buddy whose dad used it to haul nuclear waste.
That's what
So
you're saying,
my
like,
truck
radio
is like
shit, whatever.
radioactive, glowing. Vroom, vroom, vroom. And I'm like, dude, some days I can hear really well, and others I can't see very well.
Dude, Edmund's like, I'm radioactive.
I'm radio. Oh, dude, that's that. Who's that song?
Imagine
Rayana?
Dragons.
Rihanna.
Radioactive.
Something dumb. How's your car?
Maybe there's. What
Dude,
was
those Gallardos are fucking sensitive.
that? Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
There's a couple of leaves.
And it just goes off.
Yeah.
Fucking
Right,
bullshit.
He's like, I had to poke the tree, shake him down. Hey, listen up. Hey,
Listen
no more
up, you
leaves on my
fucking
car, huh?
get leaves on my car again. I'm cutting your
All
ass
of 'em are, like,
down.
falling down like this. And it's like,
Away from
it's
it.
so funny.
It's like perfectly
I'll-
landing around
I'll
the
cut you down.
shadow.
He's like, Brian's like ripping pieces of bark off. Oh, you like that, huh? It's like, he's like, breaking branches.
You gotta make him talk.
All right. Okay.
All right, let's get into this
I got you your
psycho
psycho questions.
babble
So
bullshit.
imagine yourself right now. Everybody, imagine yourself walking
Naked.
down a path, walking through a forest.
Did we already do this one? Oh no.
Maybe.
Continue, sorry.
It was probably something similar to this one I tried to do with my brothers. This one is similar, but not the same like that. This one is each question is more telling instead of them kind of being.
Okay.
So it's just the first reaction to the question.
Okay.
And then they say on what spectrum, how diversified it is.
Okay.
You know, is where you might view yourself. You know, maybe you can, I don't know.
All right, so this is gonna get a little personal, huh?
I
This is
could.
good.
Not really like that, but all right. So yeah, you're walking through the forest, and you look at the trees right now, and you look at all the trees. What do you guys see?
I see. What are those white trees?
Like aspens?
Aspens everywhere.
Be descriptive too, kind of.
It's
they in
really
order?
thick
Are they in order?
See
everywhere.
pine trees.
Random.
Random
Aspens.
everywhere. You see pine trees,
Mm-hmm.
just sporadic.
Smells
Uh,
good.
Smells good. And then, is it day or night?
Day.
Night.
Night. All right. And then is the path a wide path, or is it like what kind of path is it? Are you on right now?
Narrow
Is it
dirt
like
path.
a narrow dirt path.
It's forest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a forest
Narrow
path.
dirt path. First thing that comes to mind in your imagine right now, you're coming down that path. You're in your forest pines. You're in your aspens. You're walking down your path, both windy. You're going down through it. You continue walking through there, and then you see a key laying on the ground. What does the key look like? Old, big, small.
Skeleton.
Yeah, it's like an old skeleton key, but it's made of gold.
Old skeleton key, made of gold,
Mm-hmm.
shiny, brand new.
Yeah.
What about you?
Rusted.
Rusted, classic,
Old.
vintage, old. All right. Do you pick the key up or do you leave it there?
Fucking snatch it, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, you take that. It can be a treasure.
Cool. You continue to walk along the path, and when you suddenly see a bear approaching,
I fucking knew there was always
freeze
a bear.
the image in your mind. Freeze the image of that bear. Is this bear a menacing bear? Is it friendly? Does it scare you?
Yeah, it's a big fucking grizzly bear. Looks like something out of a video game. He's like 20 feet tall.
20 feet tall.
He's a big bear.
It's walking across the path. Looks like a mama bear. She just looks at me. Keeps walking.
Big, small,
That's a big bear.
big. Okay.
Mine looks like one of those, the Disney cartoon bears.
What does it do for you?
In the movies, though, like the big one that's like trying to murder people.
What's it do? Oh, so it comes at you?
It's
it's got a
just
gun?
roaring.
It's roaring.
Yeah.
Okay, staring you down. Question 7. How big is it?
It's big.
Big. You guys, it's pretty big.
I would say like a 20-foot bear.
All right.
That's just my panicky brain, but it's probably a big bear.
Mine's 100 foot.
Okay. Keeps on going.
It's the size of a planet.
Yours keeps on going. Yours roaring. All right. The bear vanishes into the woods, and you continue on your path. Suddenly, as you continue down the path, you see an urn. It's right in the middle of the path. Describe the urn. What is it made of?
Porcelain.
Yeah, me too. I want to say it's like a white urn with blue.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Dude,
Yeah.
we're in the same fucking path.
We're in the same path, bro.
On each other's mind wave. As you approach the urn, there's something inside it. Is there anything inside it? What's inside it?
I ain't touching it.
Fuck, dude, I don't know. It's like a gem. There's a gold gem.
Do I have to
Gold
look
gem.
inside it?
Yeah.
Fucking dead bodies.
Dead bodies.
I got a gold gem.
Got a gold gem. Okay.
That's what urns are for.
All right. You pass the urn on the path and continue for a few moments down. At the end of the path, there's a house. What kind of house is it? Is it big, small? Describe your house. You see.
I want to say it's like a
It's a
Right as you
lot.
come out of the forest, and boom, right there, there's a house.
small white house, like the house from Up, but it's a
Small.
little rustic looking.
Okay.
Log cabin.
Log cabin. Nice point.
Probably
Alright.
a witch living in there.
From inside the house, you hear a man raving. He sounds
Wizard.
enraged. He keeps screaming for you to unlock the door. Let him out. He sounds quite insane. Pleads for you. Please open the door. Open the door. Do you open the door for this man?
He could be a king.
Am I armed?
I would say yeah. I'd try to use that
No.
gold key I found because I brought it with me, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. You guys picked him.
Yeah, I'd use that gold key. Fuck it.
What about
Yeah,
you?
fuck it. Let's open
You'd
them.
open it up.
Why not?
All right, suddenly everything becomes white. You're no longer on your path. You're no longer in front of the house. You're no longer anywhere.
I'm dead.
Everything around you is white. You feel featureless. You don't know where you are. If you walk, nothing changes. You shout, but no one hears you. Everything is the same, no matter what you do, how long or for how long you do it. The question: what do? Do you give up and stay the same place? Do you continue exploring? Do you try to find new ways out, although nothing succeeds? How long do you keep trying? How do these results change if nothing changes at all?
I just keep walking. I feel like I have blue gloves on. That's what I imagined. I don't know why, but I'd keep walking.
I feel like meditating. I don't know why.
I have blue gloves on. That's the first thing I imagined in a white room. Blue gloves.
I thought it was funny on that question too, because I was like, technically, this question for that, I mean, you can't, unless you like killed yourself, you can't like not go. You know, it'll be going no matter what. It's like you'll fall asleep, wake up, it'll still be going. It's like you have no choice. You know, you for some reason you'll still be going. All right, bam, that's the end of your journey. All right, so the forest represents your inner world. It connects you both to your past and your childhood, and your present as an adult. So, question 1: if these trees were organized for you, then you are, you crave order yourself, and you crave logic, just generally, always, and anyway. You don't always care how you get it. You just crave order in your life. A haphazard pattern of trees that could indicate things that are less more important, and the more concerned with the essence of things are rather than how they are presented. So I guess, right, you both have like you concern more about just the general meaning of life, I guess, or the meaning of things, concerned than controlling the order of it and stuff.
Okay.
So you're not controlling. That's good, dude.
Woohoo!
Damn it.
As the force also represents your childhood, the choice between light and dark may indicate how you perceive your period in life, either as a negative or a positive light. As also indicated in a situation of optimism, pessimism, a sunlit forest may indicate you are a positive place from your childhood. The darkness may mean you may be currently experience a lot of fear or view of darker childhood.
It's okay, Brian.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
Dude,
see?
you got a dark childhood.
I went through a rough patch. I killed animals for a little while.
Me and you are like the yin and the yang of this podcast.
Yep.
He's like, one time he used to ghostwrite for Eminem. He's like, until I cut a kid's head off. And
Well, that's the thing, dude. You just get no respect ghostwriting.
Yeah, it's freaking no respect. No respect at all. Huh? Oh, the path is so question 3 for you guys. The path is a very simple, the path you are following. A wide, clear path indicates clarity in what you are doing and where you are going. You have plans and you are clear on how you want to do it. A narrow path, rarely traveled, or a dark path may indicate hesitation, fear, or the fear of the future of the unknown, or just a preference maybe in itself of not knowing at all even what the future holds, more so enjoying surprise.
Ooh. So mine was like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, about. Okay. All right. The key represents your desire, whether work-related or personal. It represents the promise or a threat of something unknown. This could be either a gateway to your dreams or open something rather remained unlocked. The age of the key.
Ooh, so I got a fancy old key.
So the question, for number 4, what kind of key was it? So the age of the key may indicate how old this dream of yours is. The ornamental key may hint to opening up treasures, unknown goods that, to you that may covet. As an ancient key may indicate that you long for something in a surprising, some form of treasure type to change your life. A larger key may indicate you are more wishful for the hope of someone to bring something to you. Smaller keys mean you are more unfulfilled in desire or more practical with your goals. Modern keys may indicate you desire are relatively new from maybe a recent year. So you guys, your desires have been, you've had this desire for a long time, maybe down in your childhood. Yours was golden.
Mine was like a gold skeleton
Yours
key.
like rustic and stuff. So he's had his for a while. Yours might be a little bit newer, But those are just the goals and views. And of course, the question number 5 with that one, you're choosing of taking the key or leaving it with you behind represents the desire or how you want to treat it. If you have things you'd rather stay hidden, you might just leave the key to be there left. If your desires are stronger than your fears, then you would pick up the key and take it with you. So, because if desires are much stronger than your fears.
Dude, I always take keys that I found on the ground. You never know what chest it opens up later on in the act.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool. You never know. It's just cool with memory, too, stuff like that. One time when I remember just skating at a random place, side note, this fucking Albertsons, there's like some homeless den thing area. We were like skating behind it.
Well, let's not get into that topic. People are pretty sensitive about that.
We'll just talk about parts of the freaking things
Shots
I found in there.
fired.
I found a little piece that said Johnny Cash. Here sits the ash of Johnny Cash. It was like a little plaque. And I was like, I don't know if this is real or not, but it's just chilling here. I'm going to take it.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still have it. It's
Oh,
pretty
snap.
exciting. Yes, I know. No homeless.
Thief.
That'd be like the thing.
Thief.
Instead of being like, dude, no homo, no homo. Be like, no homeless, no homeless.
No homeless, dude. No homeless.
Just kidding. All right, dude. Sorry, I always fucking do. I notice I do that too much, especially on the other one. It's like way random. Always sidetracked. Sorry. Back to the thing. Back to it. Question 6. The bear. Boom.
Big.
Bear represents your
grizzly bear.
problems and challenges in life. The more menacing the bear,
Whew,
the more
this one gave
worried
me creepers, dreepers.
you are about your life's problems.
Mhm.
So the more fierce and aggressive with the claws and sharper than teeth and running craze, anger, rage is how you may fear your problems, being attacked by them. They seem scary or maybe even invincible to you, out to get you even. If the bear is just a bear walking in the woods, you may feel your problems are no larger than your threats and you can be dealt with. If the bear is friendly, you may feel you are in control of your problems and you usually come out the victor.
West Side.
Damn.
Brian goes,
So I
controls
gotta
his
buy
problem,
me a
dude.
12 gauge or something.
Don't be scared of your problems, dude.
Fuck.
All right. The size of the bear is directly in relation on how big you perceive your problems to be as well.
Huge.
So,
20-foot tall grizzly bear.
yeah.
Damn
All
it.
right. The urn traditionally symbolizes your ancestry. It may represent your parents, grandparents, or a connection you feel to the generations that come before you. If the urn is large, this connection to your parents or a previous generation looms large in your past, and vice versa if it is small. So the material it is made of may indicate how far away you feel from these past generations. As ancient urns may indicate you feel far removed from them, while a newer urn made from modern materials may mean they still have relevance to
You
the
didn't
present.
ask us what it was made of, but I guess we both said it was like
Porcelain.
You said it was porcelain blue, like so. It's like
white with blue.
you could go anywhere. I mean, that's just traditional classic. So you view it as a traditional classic background. The next question. So whatever was represented inside the urn is what you feel you have the connection to these past
Yeah,
generations.
dead bodies, dude.
Some do not see anything in the urn, which means altogether they may appreciate connection. They do not feel as much to offer them in the present. It seems water, or some see water in it and even drink it, symbolizing there is still something to be gained from the connections. Water is also the change. This increases and decreases the amount of the relevance of the urn to you. With people with sand, it means the urn is still relevant but much stronger, straightened, and old. This means you're out of touch with the present situation if you are living in the urn or some kind of connection to where you want to be part of the urn.
Anything about a gem, a gold gem.
The type of animal plant you see inside of it, beautiful, threatening, or helpful, will also be their connection to this. So you see no gem. So you also see, I guess you see a beautiful connection or gem to it. He says dead bodies. So that means, they got, what do they call that? Cleaning out the closet,
Oh,
Another Eminem Ghost
another
Rider,
Eminem
dude.
Ghost song, dude. You should
God
probably
damn
be
it.
related to him.
Also, now that we are almost finished with it at the end, I will say this is just on,
Hypothetical.
no, some random ass site. It was called like Psychology somethings. So, 100%. I don't know if it is a full blown like actual lecture.
Bullshit.
But I mean, this is a lot of psychology people use them, but with someone with experience can actually diagnose them. This is something that may have been maybe paraphrased for easy questioning.
What about the house?
So take it with a grain of salt. We're right there at the.
Okay. I want to figure out what
All
happened.
right. The house represents both the unknown and some people to them the size of their dreams. A big fancy house, for number 10 of the question, may point out a bigger dream or wealth or prosperity, while a smaller house may point out less desire and of people more willing to take on what life gives them and make peace with it.
Okay.
So,
I'd like
modest
up.
people, you
Okay.
had a modest house, modest log cabin. You guys are good.
Dude, I feel like a pretty good person all around.
Yeah.
I don't have dead things in my urn.
Hey, you know
Don't get
what?
carried away, dude. Wait till this last.
Oh,
I'm just
shit.
kidding. I don't know
Oh,
what your
fuck.
question was.
You're like, dude, the story ain't done, bro. You can fuck up
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, so there's a man that was screaming. No, I'm just kidding.
Didn't you start your house on fire?
No.
You didn't let him
Yeah,
out?
with a cigarette
I
butt
let
or
him out.
something. It's like, you're like,
I want
yeah,
to sit
dude.
there and
Bring
smell
your-
it.
Like, bring your hand out here and I'll give you the key. He's like, perfect. He sticks his hand out. You put a cigarette out on it. You're like, sorry.
Remember
bucko."
that, bucko?
All right. So the shrieking madness madman inside represents the trust you have in other human beings. Your decision to open the door indicates you may be more willing to help others, although you may pose a threat to you. If you decide not to open the door, it means your past experience with other people have taught you caution, and these to not quickly expose yourself to the dangerous situation of strangers, nor do you trust them.
You should probably give me like 10 more years, and then we can redo this one, and I probably won't open that door.
Dude, you could probably redo
Whoa.
this one in
I was armed.
6 months.
So, I think I'm good.
We let him out, right?
Yep.
But I feel like anything in the real situation, there'd be a million lines of questioning before you even got to the door. What's going on? You all right, man? By the time you even got to making that decision. I bet. Just saying. Me, I'd be like, "What? Are you psychotic?" If he's like, "Let me out," I'll be like,
What if it's the guy from Police Academy?
it's like
Let
changing
me
his,
out!
changing his
The
voice.
crazy dude? No, the crazy dude.
Oh, fuck.
He's like, let me out!
Oh, that'd be kind of funny, actually,
He's-
though, just
he's
because
a
I
gang
want to see if
member.
it is. You're like, oh my god, there's a guy from Police Academy. Can I be? He's like, fucking.
You did it pretty good. You went, oh my god. When you said that, you sounded like him.
Fanboy.
We got a fanboy here.
All right, back to the white room. You're in the white room. You're blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light.
You're revved up like douchebags. I mean,
Up like douchebags.
the white, where nothing changes, represents death. It can also represent the lack of change. So, most people being by looking around and trying to find a way out. However, some do not. They merely accept the situation, no change. Those that accept the new situation are resigned and accept that life will end and death is inevitable. On the other hand, it may just
What
indicate
if we
that
become
they accept
vampires?
life without change and are willing to stay with connected. That's how it is. Those that fight, search to explore, and will not stop doing so are not ready to accept the chance or concept of death and the end of change. They want their lives to continue and evolve and are not ready to think it is ever going to end.
Damn.
Damn.
Hmm.
So it
What
could
about
be-
the blue gloves?
That was your thing, dude. You put them on. I don't know,
No, I
what does-
had them on.
What does it represent to you? So it means you feel like you still got work to do. So you probably represent the thing you can't change, man. You feel
Oh,
like
shit.
you left things undone.
Damn.
Maybe, I don't know.
You want to
Maybe
know my
it's
biggest
comfortable.
fear about dying?
Or
How are
having
you gonna
someone find
die?
the body.
Is just looking really weird when I'm dead.
See, I remember you telling me about that because I started thinking about that after too. Because like, what happens if you die like skydiving? They find you like squished by someone else on top of
That's
you.
why I'm always wearing
You're like
sunglasses.
a freaking person sandwich. You're like, oh shit, dude. Who's who?
Well, like that's why I'm always trying to look my best because I'm like, what happens? This is what's going through my mind. I'm like, what happens if I get in a meteorite strikes me?
Best.
And I want to look good.
My best for death, there, right? I ain't scared to die. As long
just
as
gotta look good.
Huh? It's all on the Titanic and shit. They're like, women and children first. What about me? I look like shit, huh?
I can't be left here to die. I look like an asshole.
That'd be actually. Would you have even like a nice 3-piece suit or something? I was thinking about actually going to maybe getting an actual suit, like maybe
Just
something
constantly walking around. I think that's what people
the
in
time.
suits are always doing. They're ready for death
With a briefcase.
24/7.
fitted. Hey,
But then again, it doesn't matter because then when they take you to the coroner's office or whatever, they just cut up your suit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd just be sitting there in ghost form thinking, I paid $3,000 for that and you're cutting it up with a $15 pair of scissors, you son of
Oh,
a
I'm gonna
bitch.
fucking haunt you, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking follow you. Next thing you know, whoom, a portal opens up behind you. Come into the light, my son. And you're like, God damn it, I was wrong about this too.
oh, dude, you'd be all funny, all pissed off. You're like, man, you're doing that, and they cut my suit. You're like, for no reason, because I'm dead already. It's like shit.
I don't know why they gotta know what happened.
But
God's like,
probably
oh,
buy a
you look
shitty
like
suit
an
for me."
asshole. Get out of here.
Yeah. Hey, scumbag, wrong way. Turn around. It's like, oh shit.
It's like, why you coming in here butt naked? I did have a suit on, but they fucking cut it off.
You're
Those
just like,
bastards.
it's like telling you to go to hell. It's like, come on, bud. It's good.
Naked
we
people
got you
this
down
way.
Here, yeah. Dude, you want to do a coffee break real quick?
Yeah, let's go grab some kohi
Cool.
and then let's come back.
Right?
Stop shooting. Why? Because you're gonna damage that beard. I like shooting. Well, you better get yourself some damn beard oil. Is that like a shield for my beard? It can be. You need, basically, it is a protective layer. It keeps your hair in the dry climate and altitude from incredibly breaking. You're gonna need that. Yeah, you're gonna need it. You get a little crusty old dirt in your mouth, it falls right out, nice and smooth and shimmery. Where do I get it? You go to breakenderson.com. You can click on the band photos and just go use the promo code LASTMINDS. LASTMINDS, 15%. Alright, I'll go there right now. And don't be afraid to just keep adding everything you want to the cart. Hold this. I'll put 2 of them. Bye.
Ah, there we go. Now we're back.
Coffee break was over. Delicious. Upset my stomach a little bit, but I think I'll live.
That's what I was thinking. Usually that's how coffee goes. That's what I really like. It gives me at least a couple good movements, and so I'm like, I have a good movement today. Take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
There's been a couple good movements in the U.S. Get it?
Oh.
Zing.
I guess that was one question I was going to even ask.
What were you going to ask Brian?
Other question?
Yeah.
Because he sent that badass thing over, and I started checking out a lot of it, and I already forgot the damn name of the damn thing.
What thing?
We went on the treasure hunt.
Oh, the fucking Freddie Mercury?
What?
Yeah, the Queen. We have to find the fucking.
I'd go hunt
Freddie
for Freddie
Mercury.
Mercury, dude. Oh my god, that'd
I
be
don't
so
know,
cool.
dude.
I wish he was still around. I would love to meet Freddie Mercury.
The guy's
He's one of
name
my
did
favorite
start with an
singers
F,
all
didn't
time.
it?
Yeah, I can't tell you guys the treasure hunt.
Franco Marconi.
No, but you know which one I'm talking about.
Freddie
right?
Yeah, I
Marconi.
know.
It's like the treasure hunt. I can't remember what it is. Some guy. He's got a bunch of random stuff in it. I don't remember.
The
what
rich
it was.
dude with like 2 million put in
So
some
are you down or no?
Yeah, but I feel like someone may have gotten it.
That's what I was thinking.
I did
too.
watch some videos where the guy was saying it. And I'm like, I can see him throwing them off and stuff. But
Oh, yeah.
with the talking about how with that 4chan thing, how those people found that flag in one day, Shia LaBeouf's flag over the sky. I don't see a freaking the power of the internet not finding it almost. You know.
Well, I didn't know about it. You didn't know about
That's
it.
true.
Admiral didn't know about it. So a lot of people don't. And as long as we keep that secret, we
Hey.
can find it.
I wonder if there's a Reddit channel actually. I bet there
There's
is
gotta
for
be.
treasure,
There's-
for treasure and stuff.
There's Reddit channels for finding gold, like Butch Cassidy's gold and
Oh.
stuff, but
No, that's true. There is because I remember reading a Reddit post about a guy that went, and he knew an area where I think he scouted out where he thought it would be, and it was on some dude's land, like the acres of his land. And he went and told him, and he went and told the guy, "Hey man, I think there's some area over here where I'd like to go excavate and stuff like that. And I think there might be some things that might be worth a value. I can't even remember what the heck it was." And the farmer's like, "Yeah, where at?" And so they went and checked it out on his way out in some X part of it. and stuff. Yeah.
fucking farmer
He's like,
shoots him in the back of the head.
Well, the thing is that it could be anywhere right here. You know, he's like, so I'd like to bring a crew in and do that. And I think he was like, I'll give you like 30% or something like that, 30 or 20%. And the farmer's like, well, it's on my land. He's like, I want to do 50-50. And the guy's like, well, I'm bringing in the crew and doing all that stuff. He's like, I don't have to pay for it. And he's like, the farmer's like, well, you know, actually, he's like, I would just rather have you not do this. You know, he's like, I'd rather have a 50-50 deal. He's like, I felt weird about it. So the guy was like, all right. And he ended up, you know, leaving, trying to figure out a way he can kind of come back and doing it. And within only a short few weeks, he noticed that the guy had went, hired a crew, brought him out, excavated the area, found the shit, and got it.
Wow.
Yeah, and the guy was like, afterwards, he's like, hey, that's my shit, you know, basically. But then it was in the forum, he's like, that was the wrong way about going about it, you know. You do have to, like, with homeowners' lands and things like that, because, you know, technically that's just the exact same situation. It's 100% theirs. You're asking
Yeah,
for,
you
can I have a
definitely-
portion of this
you
that's
gotta
100% yours? It's like,
You got to contract that shit right out of the gates. A piece
Yeah.
of paper. Sign this, and I'll show you where it's at.
Yeah.
yeah, that shit is nuts, though. Yeah, and so that was also a two-part of the deal, you know. So like,
What he should have done is just come in at nighttime and excavated it at night without telling anybody, smuggled out the money. That's not what I would have done, but that's what he should have done. Taken everything out,
But if I were to find something really cool,
like a dinosaur head.
I'd probably try and see if I can't like not donate it, but like put it somewhere where,
Why would you donate anything?
to a museum, you know.
No. You take it, you put it in a freaking 401 or whatever,
Oh, those like those lockbox.
in a
things, right?
lockbox.
That'd be cool. In like New York.
Dude, if
But
I
Indiana
found...
Jones gave them to this place. That's what I'd like to do. Bring it to the University
Indiana
of Utah.
Jones is a movie,
Dude, that'd be
dude.
so cool. Yeah, I'll be living a real life movie. Man.
You're telling me if you found a box full of old American, like, IOUs that supposedly Butch Cassidy's gotten hidden away with, like, gold coins, you would donate some of them.
They were just IOUs.
They're American IOUs. Like, we owe the owner of this card $100.
Oh, for the thing.
Because that's what Butch stole, was a lot of that stuff. Not actual physical dollars, but it was like pamphlets, like the state of Texas owes the owner of this piece of paper $100 in this date, and then you do the inflation on that, and then they owe you $1,000 on that one piece of paper.
I mean, I would definitely, depending on how many were in there, I mean, definitely like to try and get a cut, but I'd definitely give a bunch to, especially the University of Utah. That'd be legit, especially if I did it like in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Utah, like a little bit of the stuff. This Butch Cassidy actually went and did this. He, like,
I guess that
actually
would
got
be
these
kinda cool.
gold. It's like a modern day
old-
Robin Hood, you know.
As long as they display your picture next to it.
Yeah,
Just
like if
dress
you
up like Indiana Jones.
butt naked.
Yeah.
Or butt naked.
That's what I would do.
With like an elephant
I'd
thumb.
be like, there's only one way you're getting
Funny.
this, is if I was butt naked.
I will supply the pictures.
I was.
It's like just over at the Great Salt Lake, when like halfway in the salty water, you know, when the sun downs right there, and just like laying, making it trying to look like a beach, just laying there halfway. My white ass with the freaking light bouncing off it. It's like, dang, this is like
That is
this
a
photo's
bright image.
dangerous. Yeah, it's,
you got your
It's like a
hand,
sun
your
flare.
hand over your eyes like you're looking far.
dude, it looks
In
like
cowboy
yeah,
boots. You got to be in cowboy boots.
legs crossed, but like looking in the air. It's like, everyone's like, I'm be disappointed.
The director's like, these are some pretty good pictures.
You could keep the dinosaur head.
it's like
We
a fake
rethought
blown
about
up
this.
version. They're like, wow, it's much larger when we were anticipating. Yeah, I figured it would fit just right perfectly in the backside of the square, like the glass case, you know.
You bring him like
That'd be so funny.
like a 5x6 copy. You're like,
Covers the Butch Cassidy picture. And stuff. Like totally just makes it all selfish and stuff. So whose is that? I found it. It's a like you don't have to come here every day to tell people that you fucking.
you're in the museum every day
Yeah.
telling everybody,
Hey.
that's me. That's me right there. It's like, yes, we can tell.
You're
that's
just like
you.
sitting there on a chair and stuff. Hey, yeah, I found that and stuff. Guy walks over. Get off the chair. Can you please stop bringing these chairs over here? And I know you're happy, but it's so weird that you're still here. And it's like, dude, I found
Dude,
this,
please
man. I
put some
found
fucking
this.
clothes on.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't tell it's me if I don't look exactly like the picture.
Can you please put pants on? I have pants on. Those are very small shorts. They're not pants. Some might call it a thong. It's,
Daisy Dukes.
Some might call it a thong.
fucking no one knows anything about fashion. It's like,
Oh,
weird.
dude, freedom of expression,
But
dude.
with that treasure thing, because I'm pretty sure there is a form, because there's still, I mean, hunts for ships is huge, isn't it? The ship.
Yeah, but good
treasure.
luck finding a boat in the ocean.
That's true. A lot of it moves a lot. Like you forget the current moves. Of like
I think it'd be cool if you accidentally found like an old Roman boat with gold on it. That would be really cool.
A Mongolian boat.
A Mongolian? Yeah. No, Mongolians didn't have boats.
Yeah, they did. They had a one boat
Mongolians?
one boat tote.
filled with gold.
No, I think it'd be cool to find like a Roman boat with like wine or something at the bottom, the ocean.
Or those old like Gallic ones. Have you listened to that last Hardcore History?
I got halfway through that one and then
It's
I had to go
long,
home.
6 hours.
Dude, yeah, it was so good though.
I haven't finished most of it, but like a lot of those, the Viking and the Gallic people and stuff, they were like crazy, like actual barbarians, and so they would just go and,
But they weren't though.
but they would pillage and stuff on those people, you know. So whatever, I don't know the crazy things they had because they have their little huts in Canada, so they had landed in North America way before. So say they didn't make a lot of those ships didn't make a journey. Because I remember actually seeing an actual Viking ship or actually seeing wood ship. This was so funny about the Noah's Ark thing. They're like, it's this huge ship. It's like, have you seen real pirate, like a really big ship like for a pirate ship?
It's tiny.
Yeah, it's like a smaller than a semi truck bed. It's like about the size of a semi truck bed, maybe.
Did you see the image on Reddit
So
of
you're like, this is crazy.
Titanic compared to a modern day cruise ship?
Oh yeah.
The original picture someone posted, it was pretty funny. It was actually a really big cruise ship. It looks like a cargo freighter or something.
It's like 10 times the size
Yeah.
of the fucking Titanic.
And then someone made a meme version where you have like a ship above the water, and then you scroll your screen down a couple scrolls, and there's the Titanic sitting at the bottom of the picture.
yeah, I sat on that picture for like 5 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? I don't
That
even
was
see
a
the
good one, dude.
Titanic.
I was like, this is solid.
That's funny.
Solid.
Well, I like those kind of memes. That shit's kind of funny to me.
It's funny when someone posts something on there and then another person's like, dude, I have a totally funny spin on it and I'm going to make my image and post it on there.
I like that. I feel some people kind of hate on them because I had heard a funny one too, where people now at certain generations aren't, I guess, remembering other generations, and so they only know them as their ones now. So a lot of times the memes like that one is like, "You're the cry face" with the Michael Jackson and stuff. And even I was thinking about that too because my mom was like,
You're the crybaby man.
she was going through some playlist. She's like, it's funny like hearing these old songs that were like through the playlist, and it was Rickroll. I'm never gonna give you up, and I'm like, oh, you trying to Rickroll me? She's like, what's that? And I like showed her, and she's like, oh my gosh, she thought it was so funny and everything. She's like, I'd seen these before. I forgot this was like a thing. And I'm like, a lot of like that's a. And she's like, yeah, this was a cool song. It's like a hit. You know, I guess it was like a 100 and everything. I'm like, this just means you got fucking played, you know, on the internet and stuff. When people hear this song now,
Yeah.
she's like, really? It's like.
It means you get rickrolled where it's like, dude, super awesome jet crashes into another jet in midair. And you click on it, all of a sudden it's like, never gonna give you up. It's like, motherfucker. It's like, joke's on you, fuckers. I like this song. They should make a double rickroll where it starts into a rickroll for the people who like the rickroll, and then it switches into the actual airplane. It's like, oh.
Oh, back to the thing. It's an actual like Inception or something.
Yeah.
Rickroll Inception.
And then it goes back to rickroll again.
Dude, I
And
seen
the
a
dick
meme
butt.
like that. The guy did kind of with a Vsauce one. He was like, "It's Vsauce cliff diving." He was like, but it wasn't. It was just some guy. It was just with his GoPro, and he's like, going cliff jumping or whatever, and he like jumps off these rocks, and it's far, and he's like, ooh, but the rocks kind of go at an angle, and he doesn't make it all the way. So right at the very end, he like fucking, and it's probably like 20 feet. He like puts his feet out too, so he must have landed straight on his ass right on the rocks. Boom! Goes in the water. He's like, in the water. He's like, whoa. It's like bubbly. Comes up to the top and rise. It comes up out of the water. Goes to the episode where the Michael from Vsauce is in it. And he's like, welcome to Vsauce or whatever.
He pulls his ass out of the water.
You know, he like had the one where he like, pulls his camera. He's in the bathtub or whatever, and he's like in the thing and stuff. So someone just linked the memes. I was laughing so hard because one seemingly innocent, you know. Going back to a guy that, dude, landing on your back like that, it probably.
He broke something.
Oh, he compressed every disc in his spine. Probably like, it probably went bloop, and all of them went popped out like fucking. Oh my god, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I can't even make a comparison of it. It's probably like peas in a pod.
Oh my god, dude, the pain would be great.
Hell yeah, you're all in a or Hawaii trip and stuff. Man, this is super awesome, man. I love Hawaii. What'd you do?
Broke my back.
Yeah. I mean, that's
every
probably
every
that.
bone.
But then there's been like a lot of people because now I'd seen after the other crash, now was another plane crash just right here, airport number 2. Did you see that?
Well, did you know?
And-
do you know why airplanes crash?
Because
The
gravity.
pilot?
No, it's because the world is running low on belief. It's
I
like
thought it was-
Santa Claus.
Gravity.
I thought the flat Earth was
Gravity.
gently flipping.
Mm-hmm. So they're
going
so when it
straight
flips
towards.
Oh, that's how it is. People are changing their mind on it and stuff. So the
Mhm.
belief is like changing. Like,
Did you see the image someone made of the flat Earth eclipse?
oh yeah.
Where it's got a picture of the moon and it's just got like a black line running through the middle of it.
Did you see the meme of the flat Earth compared to Titanic?
No.
Just kidding.
What?
It's funny.
They
It's
should
like,
put one.
like the flat. It would probably look like something like Minecraft. So right at the very bottom, it like hit the thing and it's like bedrock. So you can't go any
Sticking
further.
out of
You're
the
like,
bottom.
Shit, dude. I need to get my what do they call it? Broxo scared hack. Pop to the bottom of the bedrock so you can just go.
Voxelplix.
Is it Voxelplix? Yeah. That's all you need, dude. That's what the kids do these days.
Look, dude.
Now, fucking, dude, they're blowing my mind with the look of gaming.
I think I'm gonna be an old man in like 10 years because I'm not gonna be able to keep up with all the crazy shit.
You already
Like
are.
fidget spinners, dude.
That's not a thing anymore, is it? Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows?
But it's
Probably.
funny how that thing came and gone or came up. And I was like, it's even now.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go was pretty sweet. I had like 10 Pokemons.
I thought Pokemon
All
Go.
Digletts and Pidgeotos because I live in West Valley City. Fucking Pidgeotos everywhere.
Do you know why? Do you know the conspiracy about why it kind of also dropped off and stuff like that? Even though people.
Why?
Because Nintendo wasn't part of it, right?
Yeah, and then also someone like took the augmented reality, that technology, and now they're trying to do something different, kind of like that with the Google Glass, or like how the way. So instead of that's how you were saying, you'll see an augmented reality, like how you'd see the Pidgey, you know, standing on your desk or whatever. That's how you'd see like a little. You look up and see each person's Yelp review of them. Say, oh, this guy's kind of an asshole. It's like hovering above your head and stuff.
So I'd have just
Because
like a
you'd have
bunch
the
of negative
augmented-
thumbs hovering above me.
Possibly, if someone had that app on their Google Glass, but it would make an augmented reality version, or the same, like if it was, gosh, with anything you could do.
I'd
It
be
would be like little road signs in the air. You could see, oh, it looks up here. Maybe like the next block there's a crash or something. It says as a no go sign. You know, if you like, so if you're looking straight, you wouldn't see, but if you're looking in the sky like a bat symbol, then it would appear. Because that's kind of like how the technology would be
I see what you're saying.
the augmented reality, you know. So it would
Yep.
only be there, and so it'd be like, you know, those olden days 3D spy glasses. You only can see the special code when you put it on, and then you can see through the lines. It'd be basically like that. The lines would be the air and Wi-Fi, I guess.
You know, the first time I ever got those glasses when I was a little kid from like Burger King, and I figured out how they worked. I never wanted to go to Burger King again. I was like, this is some cheap ass. I thought they were going to be
Chinese made.
real James Bond glasses, but they're just bullshit. And I'm like, I never want to eat here again. It was when Jurassic Park first came out. You remember that?
Oh my god,
Way back in the day.
yeah, that
They
was
had
like,
the spy ones for the Jurassic Park thing. I think it was at Burger King. And you get like a little T-Rex and like a little coder so you can code it. And I figured that out and I was like, I never want to go here again. Ever. Again. And then I went there yesterday. Now,
Yeah, it was
I'm getting
rubbish.
fat now on burgers and cheese.
You're like a little kid. You walk in there, you just, hey kid, you lost. You fucking drop all your shit. Now I'm found. I walk out the door. It's like, what's going on? Fucking all this shit. It's like, what is this?
He brought all his Happy Meal toys over here. It's like, yeah, you guys are fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
These toys are garbage. You
That'd
can
be so
find me in the... What
yeah,
is
you just
the...
peek your head back in. Oh, FYI, your toys are garbage.
Dude, it'd be great
That's the way to do it.
if I had like a little kid who was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 that could talk, but was just at that point where it's like stupid,
Adopt one.
and have him go in there and be like, your toys suck, and just walk out. Just teach him how to do that.
That was one thing I always thought would be cool. I'm like, I hope my kids are cool like that, because because I had done some stuff like that, but I had always thought it was funny to convince them to be like, go ahead, go try this, you know. Or when they ask about it and stuff like, what is that thing? Is that thing like soft or whatever? I don't know. Touch it. It's like, it's like a freaking, what the heck? That thing around there is like shock shoe and stuff like that. You know, those cloth ones for horses. That's how it happened to me. I'd be like, is that thing like a soft thing? And I was like, touch it. I was like, bam, oh, because it.
Cloth thing for horses.
Yeah, it's like you know, it almost looks like the mesh that you would put. It's not cloth, but it looks like cloth. It's metal, but it looks like, you know, the when you put in almost around for drywall, when you push in the thing for drywall,
Yeah.
it's kind of meshy like that. It's like one of those, and so it just holds on like that, and it just is flat, you know. So when they brush up against it, it's just not like a wire; it's like a mesh. And so
And it's to keep horses where?
against the fence, you know how people would make electric fence, how they put the wire
Oh,
on the
okay.
fence. But that's how I normally seen it, like the one that was over here. But then, like me, you know, as a kid, like, so that I find, I guess it would be funny to as you're growing up, because now I look at it, it was funny. At the time, I thought it was fucking annoying. But when I seen it, I'm like, is that like cloth or whatever? Like, because I didn't like, it looked like that's what it would be, but it wasn't. And somebody was like, I don't know. I was like, damn. I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, because then it
Shocked
was like
you.
as if I brushed up against it, because there was like 3 of them up the fence. I was like, ew.
It was to keep horses away from the fence.
Yeah. So
But
they-
little kids.
because sometimes
get
they're like
shocked.
against the street and shit too. That's like the ones over here. To keep
That's
them,
like
you
the
know,
one that was
away from it.
on 31st, right?
Yeah.
Where everyone's like, Edmure, go pee on it. I was like, no, fuck you guys. I don't want to get near that thing. Why would anyone tell me to go pee on a fence? It's because it's
That'd be
electric.
death, dude. That'd be death. I'd never do that.
Yeah, I didn't do it because I was smart.
I did watch a Mythbusters where like they said the stream wouldn't be like, you have to get close enough because you make sure you have a high pressure stream. But I watched a CKY video from back in the day. It's like the old jackasses, and they have Rab himself piss on a fence, and he's like pissing on it, and he like does take a step closer, and then it's like a great fence. So he's like and he like falls on the ground. He's like
I can't stop peeing. It's like,
Yeah, it's like,
Feels so good.
keeps the current
Like,
going.
whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like, I've
But
never
hey,
peed
did
so
you-
deep before.
Do you have any more questions for us? I know you said you had one more or some
The
shit.
psychology one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I was really mainly just asking about the question.
What question? I completely forgot about that.
The treasure hunt thing. I was gonna
Oh
talk
yeah,
to
the
him
treasure
about
hunt. We
what-
completely.
seeing if
That's
it
what I was trying to get back. Duh.
So I was wanting to try and maybe go look at it because I was talking actually with your brother. He was like wanting to go to Skinwalker Ranch, go up to where I guess the aliens supposedly. I guess it's the most extraterrestrial contactile area. The skinwalkers are all around there. If you ever believe in the skinwalkers, those type of
The fuck's a skinwalker?
it's like a
That's fucking
shape-shifting type
sketchy.
of thing. You know, they basically take a form of sometimes depending on whatever it is. If they want to be intimidating, a worse fear.
Are those the Indian ones?
Yeah. So a lot of tribes and different things have these allures and things.
Snap.
Supposedly there was a guy
Fuck
that I've seen some videos. He has some lighting system where he brings in lighting contacts or something. So it's like it is a spot where radio waves of that form can be transmitted or seen by other places or there something I don't know, but so that along with the skinwalkers and all these random stories we were watching about these farmers and shit having all these issues and random things. And
Okay,
stuff.
so skinwalkers are aliens that can morph into whatever they want.
I don't think they're aliens, are they?
I don't know.
Are they just monsters? I thought they were
They're like
ancient
Native American monsters
They're
or
like
something.
really tall, skinny.
And they're supposed to be here in
And
Utah.
They take shape. They are everywhere.
They're
I think.
everywhere.
Let's see.
So how do we find a skinwalker? Do they have
Ranch.
money?
It's like kind of by Kings Peak, so right up in the Uintas. So basically, where we were going, like when we were looking around for those mushrooms, and
Just
stuff,
head east.
way behind it. Because think how dense that Uintas went. Because that was bad.
That was dense,
We
dude.
weren't like trying to go see if we can get
Dense.
some photos of the. I wanted to get of the Anasiskaria because they have some here.
Of the what?
That red and white one.
Oh,
And we were also just trying to see if we could do it because when we were in Bosnia, we fucking did it pretty fun. But
Brick didn't eat any of them.
Damn
yeah,
it.
Fucking little bitch ass. I was
Oh,
like,
so yeah,
fuck it. If
they-
I die, I die, Brick.
so that's the photos of them. You can see it.
They look like elks? That doesn't look real.
Yeah, that's totally real, dude.
That looks like a
the-
freaking anorexic gorilla.
It's off a game cam. It's in Navajo culture. A skinwalker is a type of harmful witch who has the ability to turn in, possess, or disguise themselves as any animal, usually the purpose of harming people. Most skinwalkers' magic is done with intent to commit of murder.
So what, they appear if you're wanting to
So-
commit murder?
Supposedly, they will.
Or they'll try to kill you?
Yeah. So if your worst fear is being eaten alive, that might be what would
My
appear.
worst fear is death by snoo snoo. So you're telling me
Amazon women.
there's
will
going to be a
appear.
bunch of Amazon women waiting for us in the Uintas? Woohoo!
Yeah, because
Dude, I'm ready.
Load up the van, boys.
they have a
Load up the
Walker's
van.
one.
I went to Costco and got me a mega pack, if you know what I mean.
A meta. That'd be cool as shit if you could actually do that. Go get meta packs. Like, just
What?
fucking-
Mega packs.
No, but I was thinking of meta pack. You know, like you're like going there, you get like eaten, like ripped to pieces. Oh my god, Skinwalker, meta pack. It's like
Someone
you
just
know, like over the game,
wraps their arm, like pretends like they're wrapping you up.
hearts go up.
Ding,
Here
ding,
we
ding,
go.
ding, 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 ding. All right, I'm ready for another snooze session, boys. Send me in. Come
Here we
back.
go.
That one got close. I have half a heart left.
I'm still erect.
Oh dang it, stupid.
That's
thing.
all you got.
Still going strong.
The stupid the Reddit app makes you like took the thing, but the Skinwalker, yeah. So it's in the Uintas or whatever, but
Is it an actual ranch?
that's the location of it. They call it Skinwalker Ranch because that main ranch out there is the one that I think has
Who built
changed
it?
hand a bunch of times, but has had the most encounters, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So Skinwalker Ranch, also known as Sherman Ranch, is a property located approximately 400 acres southeast of Billard.
Those people probably get annoyed of everybody going up there looking for
Fuck
skinwalkers.
yeah. It's allegedly the site Utah's #1 site for paranormal UFO related activities. Its name was taken from Skinwalker of Native American legend, based off skinwalkers.
Dude, we should be the Skinwalker podcast. Because we're always changing into your worst nightmare.
We're coming at you. We're coming at you.
We're coming at you from the bottom, from the top. We
We
don't like talking
I don't
about the
know,
stuff at the
dude.
bottom.
It is kind of weird, I guess. But it says everything in there. It's kind of weird how it's like now going. It says it describes the ranch acquired by national. Oh, so some science study places now taking over the ranch. In looking for anecdotal sightings of UFO, Bigfoot-like creatures, crop circles, glowing orbs, or poltergeist activities.
Is there any treasure there?
Poltergeist. What's poltergeist? In
Platypus.
folklore, it's Farsley, German noisy style ghost. Oh, so it's a ghost, some kind of disturbing ghost.
Is there treasure there?
Hell no, dude. Butch
Then what's the
Cassidy's
point of
the one
going
thing.
there?
To get scared? I don't know.
Let's go look at Butch Cassidy's
You can
gold.
see some stuff. I want to go see the solar eclipse, but I mean, right?
Is it there at Skinwalker Ranch? Can we see it?
Maybe a little better actually, right there.
You can
But
see it everywhere, right?
Not here in Utah.
Supposedly.
Utah would probably suck.
Okay, it says in 1996, skeptic James Randi awarded Bigelow a Pegasus Award for funding the purchase of the property, for which he tamed a useless study of a uselessly haunted ranch in Utah. James Randi's pretty cool, so I mean.
So it's not that haunted.
I guess is what he's saying, yeah. But I mean, there's all kinds of stuff along those lines. I mean, outside of.
I think
I
if we're
guess
gonna
treasure
find a
hunt.
skinwalker, it's probably gonna be somewhere downtown. Get it? A
They kinda
skinwalker.
That's funny.
Ah.
But to be honest, that's kind of how I seen X Files. One of the scary X Files episodes when I seen when I was a kid. There's like some guys like that. They're like skinwalkers and shit. And they're like in the desert. And
No, the scariest X-Files episode is the one where the dude that eats human livers, and he like crawls into walls and shit, crawls up out of people's toilets and murders them and eats their liver.
oh my god, that crawls to the toilet, crawls up your ass, eats your liver from inside out.
Yep.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
Talk about eating.
Make it all right. Let's get some of that liver, girl.
Honey, I shrunk the murderer.
Oh God,
It's like bad. Well, you see like the bad timing ones. He's like perfect, comes out. You just have explosive diarrhea. It's like, I can tell you right now. I
I
don't
like the
care
courtesy
what
flush.
the fucking the animal is. If I sat down, if it was a fucking boa constrictor in there, and I took had some diarrhea, and I just went, I bet that thing would go pucker in so quick, dude. I don't care the animal. That's like, I'm telling you right now, it's deadly.
No way, dude. Why would you do it to a boa constrictor? They're not
'Cause-
even evil animals.
Well, there was a boa constrictor that was in a toilet in Thailand, and the guy sat down and thing went up, got himself tasted a little hangers, little ball hangers.
Oh God, dude.
Got himself a little snack.
And
Ouch.
how'd that end up?
The guy now is dead. No, just kidding. I don't know. I know he's still alive, but he ended up getting his man bits bitten off. I think even his dick too.
There's no way.
He's sitting in the toilet, just fucking hanging there.
It doesn't matter.
Dude, when your dick's just touching the water and it's just floating,
No, that's the
That's
worst.
right.
boa constrictor comes up, it's gonna get you.
Scoot back,
Looks like a small little anaconda.
touching the bowl or nothing.
I don't know,
Nice.
dude. That sounds like a terrible nightmare.
Getting
And I
your
don't think it
balls
could happen. I honestly don't think so.
here or where?
No, just an anaconda taking everything off like that.
There's no way it could wrap its mouth around it.
It's
No,
just
that-
huge.
That
Have
really
you-
happens.
It's
Look,
huge.
Google it.
All right.
Look, Google it.
It's like, dude, it's gonna look like a snake. Don't eat their own kind. Huh?
Actually, snakes do eat their own kind.
It's like a snake eating a bigger snake. I think I have seen the video of that, like a snake eating just a smaller snake, and it's like fucking eating it like long.
Have you ever seen a snake eating a snake that's eating the snake that's eating it?
No, how the hell would you see that? Could you?
Because they both start eating each other at the
from
tail.
the other ends. That's cool.
Yeah, and then it just it
yin
creates a
and
circle.
yang.
Cause yeah, you couldn't. You'd be like helpless. You'd be like fucking. If you're like already in the middle of eating something, no, stop. You know, like
Stop eating me, I'm eating you. Oh, yeah.
it's like, oh, look at this. Not even.
That's
moving.
how the Big Bang was created.
snakes.
Two
eating
snakes eating each other till they got to the point where they created the universe.
Mm.
That's
It's like
what the universe is named. The universe.
being the bully ass snake, like in the Bible. You're banished to walk the earth or live the earth, slithering on your belly. It's like, all right,
Yep.
can already do that. Fuck, it works.
Dude, it's like the.
Get mad at the snake. He's like, bitch, dude, I just told you, fucking, they actually did it.
I know
Like,
there's
tell
a
him, jump off a cliff.
there's a podcast that talks about ancient stories from like people in like Africa and the Native Americans and shit, and like any ancient story of how their world was created. And there's weird ones like that, and they tell you like they have stories for what animals are, like what snakes are, and why they don't have arms and legs. It's because like back in ancient times, there was a
Ooh.
warrior who did something wrong, and he was cursed to forever be on his stomach or whatever.
Oh, I like that. Let's do that right now. Let's each one of us go find an old folklore story like that about why something is like that, and we'll bring it back for the next time on the podcast and read it. We'll do ancient stories.
I'm gonna completely make mine up.
No, you can't make
No,
up. It's got to be
like,
facts.
cause like what is it, of Mice and Men? They made their whole album, that first album, off of old Icelandic, like I guess folklore fairy tales. So their songs were like based off them. So I mean that'd be kind of interesting, to talk about. Even maybe we did our own cultures or whatever. We'll do that for next time, though, because we'll wrap it up and then we'll do that.
All right.
We'll have our homework assignment. Next time, we're going to have freaking questions from ancient history. Or whenever this podcast comes out, hopefully in similar order. The next one will have that.
No
Okay,
promises.
get it, got it, good. All right, we're going to go get some pizza, nom nom.
See you on the next one.
Lost Minds, 25% off here or there. Check it out. Bye. But yeah, at Brick Brick 2, check out the shit, videos, pictures.
YouTube.
Transaction time is 3,600 years. Delivery time 3,600 years to Earth.
What are you going to do when you get to Earth?
I'm gonna fap so hard.
What are you going to use for fapping?
An oil,
What kind?
Banff beard oils. I hear it's good for the skin.
Where can I get some?
At BrickAnderson.com. Under the tab Lost Minds. Get your beard oil. Bitches.